All right, here you go. So if I'm at 30 degrees on the unit circle, 30 degrees. I cannot provide that for you tomorrow. Okay, you'll have a cheat sheet. You got to know that tomorrow for the pop quiz. Okay, got to know that.
There's no way we can find it on the calculator if we forget.
Maybe after I'm done talking today. Today's discussion. All right, now, yesterday I said realistically, if you know 30, that's really the only one. Because what do you do to the 30 to get to 60?
Reverse it.
Reverse it. Good. 1/2 radical 3 over 2. And 45,
Radical 2 over 2.
it's the same coordinates, right? Same x and y, which are radical 2 over 2, radical 2 over 2. So if we know those three, I think we're pretty good. So what I threw down here was like a rando one, 240, to ask to see how we could go ahead, because this is what it'll be tomorrow. I'm just not going to ask 30, 45. It'll be somewhere else here. So if I give you 240 degrees tomorrow and ask where it is on the unit circle, first thing is find the reference angle. And the reference angle better be 30, 45, or 60. I wouldn't do that to you if it's not. So what is the reference angle? And I'm going to go quick here because this is something we've done over and over again. 240 reference angle, 60 degrees. All right, so it's 60. So it's going to have the coordinate of, hold on. Just let me write down this coordinate for 60. 1/2 radical 3 over 2. But it's for 240, which is in what quadrant? 3. What do you know about all the x and the y's in the third quadrant? So this would be please don't forget your negatives tomorrow. Okay, don't forget them. Questions? Oh, I'm not done yet. 0 degrees. What's that point?
0.
1,0.
1, 0.
0.
Oh, how about 180? Yeah, got you there, huh, boss? Yeah. Yeah, write your score at the top of the paper next time. Yeah, that's what I thought. What about at 180?
0.
-1, 0.
What are the points? Remember, this goes out to -1, so -1, 0. What about at 90? 0 and 1. And then how about down here at good old 270? Okay, I'm just wondering. Yep. All right, grab your calculators. I'm not going to start right into the notes today. I want you guys to figure out what I'm going to teach you today. Can you guys please make sure you're in degree mode? Make sure you're in degree mode because you're about to do degrees here. Make sure everyone's in degree. Top left-hand corner says degree. All right, here's all. You don't even need to write anything down. Just use your darn calculator. Everybody ready? Cosine of 30 degrees. Cosine of 30.
Radical 3 over 2.
What's everybody getting on their calculator?
Radical 3 over 2.
Now, sine of 30.
Degrees.
Yeah. What'd you get?
1/2.
What's the point at 30?
Radical 3 over 2. 1/2.
Okay, all right. I haven't established anything yet. Let's do cosine of 45. What's it say? What's your calc say? Ooh, it does, huh? And then how about the cosine sine of 45? Also radical 2 over 2? Oh. Okay. One more. Just do me one more favor. All right, stay with me. One more. Do the cosine of 60. cosine 60 degrees. What do you have on your calculator? Cosine of 60. Oh, 1/2. And finally, how about the sine of 60? Radical 3 over 2. Anybody seeing anything? If I can sum this up in your own words, what I'm just doing here. Try to relate this to what I had you type in your calculator to what we did yesterday. Yeah, go ahead. In your own words. I don't.
The cosine is x and the sine is y.
That's exactly what I need to show you today. Say it one more time.
The cosine is x and the sine is
The cosine is the x coordinate, and the y coordinate is the sine. Everyone put down your calculators now. Put down your, let's see if you guys fully understand this now. Ready? I'm going to leave this up on the board. Without using your calculator, what do you think it would say if I asked you to find the cosine of 240 degrees?
-1/2.
Where'd you get that? That's the what coordinate?
60 degrees.
That's the x coordinate, isn't it? So yeah, everyone check it. Cosine, go. Cosine 240. Guaranteed negative 1/2, isn't it? And what if I asked you to put your calculators down? What do you think it would say if I had you type in sine of 240? Negative radical 3 over 2. Is everyone seeing this now?
Yep.
Whatever the x coordinate is, that's the cosine. Whatever the y coordinate is, that's your sine value. Whoa, I'm not done. I'll leave this up as a little cheat here. Ready? Cosine of 180 degrees without using your calculator. Where's 180? And you told me cosine is what coordinate?
X.
Okay, what's the x coordinate? Check it. What's the cosine of 180? -1. Right? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, Tyler? Yeah, darn right it is. What do you think about the sine? Ready? Let me try to trick you here. Sine is 0. Sine is 0 degrees without going to your calculator. Where's 0 on here? Right here?
Yep.
And you told me sine is related to which coordinate?
Y.
What's the y coordinate?
0.
You don't need a calculator. You know it already. So does everyone see the pattern here I'm showing? Because that's the big thing for today. The x coordinate is always the cosine. The y coordinate is always the sine. And that's exactly what I have written right up here in just little fancier words. Everyone see? Now go to your notes for me, day 3.10. Day 3.10. The sine is your y coordinate, cosine's your x, as long as we're on the unit circle. Can we remember that? Cosine x, y coordinate is the sine. All good? All right, can you guys fill in the table without touching your calculators now?
Yes.
Can you fill that in right now? Oh, let's reminders, write down the coordinates if you need to. What's that 0 again?
1, 0.
Or 30 or 360, 1, 0. What's that 90? 0, 1. What's that 180? -1, 0. And then what's that 270? And actually, you know what? I should probably call on kids here because I'm feeling like half of us are in, half of us are out. So let's get all of us in. 13. All right, here we go. So somebody help me fill out the 90 column there, the 90 part. 90 degrees. What's the sine and cosine? Don't hit your calculator up. Don't hit it up here. Was that Felicia? 8? I don't have my cheat sheet here. All right, so if I go to 90, Felicia, what the sine is the y coordinate. So what's the y coordinate? At 90 degrees.
0.
90's up here, right?
Yeah.
What's the y coordinate?
Oh.
Right? The 1. So sine of 90 is equal to 1 because it's the y coordinate on the unit circle. What's the x coordinate?
0.
So the cosine of 90 is 0 if you had it in your calculator. All right, let's keep going. 180. Shoom. Here we go, Max.
0.
Sine of 180.
0.
0 because you took the y coordinate. And how about the cosine of 180?
1.
Where's 180?
-1.
Negative 1, right? Cosine x coordinate. Any issues yet? Let's keep trucking. Shoom, where am I going? Tyler, here we go. 270. Sine of 270.
-1.
Because you picked the y coordinate off, right? And then how about the cosine of 270?
0.
There you go. And then let's finish this 360. 360. Here you got Marat. How about the sine of 360?
0.
Y coordinate. Cosine?
1.
1. X coordinate. Perfect. All right, can we do this in radians? Can we do this exact same thing in radians? Well, I don't know. How quickly do we know the conversions, right? How quickly do we know? So look at part A. You guys have that, right? Part A. Find me the sine of 2x if x, everyone see what I plugged in there? Is pi. So I'm looking for the sine of 2 pi here. Oh, hold on. 2 pi, anybody? Quick conversion?
180.
Oh, killing me. What is it?
360.
360. So this is the same as the sine of 360 in degrees. All right, everyone go to 360 and try to figure out what coordinate you need to pick off if I'm looking for the sine. The sine, what coordinate's related to sine here. So go to 360 for me. Here we go, Gianna. Go to 360. I'm looking for the sine. What are you going to pick off?
0.
The y coordinate. Awesome. So that's 0. Ooh, how about B? We're getting nuts here. Pi over 2. If I don't have time to go to my calculator here and convert it, pi over 2, that's 90 degrees. So I'm looking for cosine of 90 plus 2 times the sine of 0. All right, here you go. Cosine 90. I'll leave it all up here for us. Cosine 90. Felicia, back to you. Cosine 90.
0.
Good job. Yeah, go to 90 and take the x coordinate. Awesome. Plus 2 times, Felicia, back to you, sine of 0. So here's 0 degrees, right? Here's 0 degrees. What coordinate represents sine? So what's the y coordinate at? There you go. Yeah, 2 times 0. Be confident. So my final answer here?
0.
0, yep. And then how about this one down here? Look at this beast. -2 times the cosine of 180. Well, let's first here, cosine 180. Look at the chart. Or here, cosine of 180. Shoom, right back to you. Cosine of 180. What's that? No, I just want cosine. Here's 180. What coordinate do I want from here? If it's cosine. -1. You want the x coordinate. So the cosine of 180 is -1. Plus, again, only using my circle here. Somebody pick off the sine of 270 here. Sine of 270. We're rolling here. Tyler?
-1.
-1. No. You guys figure that out now? What's that? 2 plus a -3? -1. All right, we see how I'm using this for sine and cosine. I'm just getting the y coordinate off and the x coordinate off. Oh, Doug, you good over there?
Mhm.
All right. All right, sine of 30. Can we do that without typing it into our calculator?
Yeah.
So first thing you think about, 30 degrees. What's the coordinate on the unit circle at 30? Give me the full coordinate at 30 degrees. Radical 3 over 2, comma, 1/2. And am I looking for sine or cosine?
Sine.
Sine, so that tells you what coordinate do I want, the x or the y?
Y.
The y. Now look at the darn thing. What's the y coordinate?
1/2.
1/2. And look, I can't stop you from using your calculator. I can't, but I want you to know where these are coming from at least. So if you want to check them using your calculator, that's fine. What's up, Leah?
Never mind.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. What?
Is there like a reason you don't want us to use a calculator, like in like the future?
Coming up here on exercise 3. I need you to understand what x is and what y is. Watch, because you can't use your calculator for this last problem. All right. Sine of 45. What's the coordinate at 45? Radical 2 over 2, radical 2 over 2. And it doesn't really matter what I ask here. All right, but what coordinate do you usually need for sine?
Radical 2 over 2.
The y, but you can't go wrong here, even if you pick x, huh? And again, if you type in sine of 45, it'll still give you radical 2 over 2 on the calc, and I'm okay with that. And then how about cosine of 30? Well, we already said that was what? Radical 3 over 2 and 1/2? Okay, but I want cosine, so what coordinate do I want?
X.
The x, and there you go. So Tyler, going back to your question, because I didn't forget about it, if you forget this tomorrow, like you're like 30 degrees, cripe, is it radical 3 over 2, or does it start with 1/2? You can type in cosine of 30. There's your first coordinate. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Now, Max just asked, what's the deal? Why don't you like calculators? Well, I have no problem with it, but you can't answer this next question without knowing what I just showed you. That your calculator is useless in this one. So take a peek here. Anybody? I think we went over this Greek symbol, no?
Theta.
Theta. No, come on.
Sigma.
That's theta. Nope, sorry. You've learned, yep, theta, sigma.
Beta.
We've learned beta. Yep, that's beta. Oh, I guess we haven't gone over this one. This one?
Sigma.
No, that's sigma. Anybody know? Come on.
Omega.
No, I believe that's that one right there, I believe. I think it's right before beta, if that helps. Alpha. Yeah, that's alpha. There you go. Another, just don't learn math in here, huh? You're getting you ready for college frat life. Good. I'm glad I'm doing something. Okay, we're trying here. All right, we ready? This point here lies on the unit circle. Which one is the sine value? Again, calc ain't going to help you. Calculator ain't going to help you on this one. If I'm looking for the sine value and I know it's on the unit circle, what coordinate do I want up there? I'm looking for the y coordinate. Calculator won't tell you that one. All right. What's the y coordinate? 0.8. So that's the sine value. If I change it to the cosine value, what would you tell me instead? Negative 0.6.
Heck yeah.
Right? Everyone see why I had to do that today. Max, you believer now? Yeah, okay. Where's your boy today, huh?
It's on field trip.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Field
not the
trip.
same without him, right?
Yeah, I know. You're lost. All right. Anything else? Blind leading the blind over there. We're all good. Y coordinate is the sine. X coordinate is your cosine. And then, yeah, we should be good here. Look, if you end up using your calculator, am I ever going to know? No, but
Roundhouse kick.
what?
Roundhouse kick.
I don't care. Like, it's there for a purpose. That's how you're going to pass the Regents exam with that thing. So, all right, I'll put the answers up on here. Today was a pretty quick day. You're welcome. Quick quiz coming tomorrow.